Hello everyone, I am Braj Kishor Prasad from Patna Women's College, and today we are going to learn about first and follow. What are the agenda of first and follow? We will discuss what is first and follow, then what is the use of first and follow, then we will find the parse table or first and follow of the given non-terminal. First, what is first and follow? First and follow sets are required to create a parse table. These sets provide the actual position of any terminal in the derivation. The following figure shows the components to draw a parse tree of the given grammar. In this figure, there are different components. First is input string, which will be given to you. Then either top down or bottom up parser. Then we create a stack to store the values, and from the first and follow we create a parse table. From these components, stack, parse table, parser and input string, we produce a parse tree that is the output of this parser. This parse tree will be developed with the help of all these components. Here parser, the work of parser is parser takes the input file string, I mean this string, and checks whether it is grammatically correct or not for the language. If it is grammatically correct, then produce a parse tree like this that uses terminals and non-terminals variable symbols. Let us take one example to demonstrate the first and follow. Find the first and follow of the following grammar. This grammar is will be given to you, and we have to find the first and follow of each non-terminal. In any production, there are two different symbols. First is called terminal symbol, or second one is called non-terminal symbol. Terminal symbols any alphabet in a small letter like A, B, C are called the terminal, and in uppercase we shows the non-terminal symbols like A, B, C. These are the non-terminal. The set of terminal will be the small letter of alphabets, English alphabets, and sometimes we also use Greek letter like alpha, beta, gamma, etc. And there are some other terminals like epsilon, that is used for null symbol, and dollar. These are the two special symbol. They are also known as a terminal. So these are the set of terminal, and these are the set of non-terminal. Generally non-terminals are denoted in upper letter. What is the rule to find the first? There are three rules. If the production is A to null, then first of A will be first of this terminal, and we will write first of terminal, and this terminal will be the first of that symbols or that non-terminal. So the first of A, the first of A first of A equal to first of this terminal, first of this terminal, that is none. So the terminal will be null, and this will be the first of the given non-terminal A. This is the first rule. Next rule is, suppose the given production is A2, small b and b, then the first of A equal to the first of first symbol. Here first symbol is terminal, so first of this terminal will be the same terminal. So we will write here, first of A equal first of terminal B, and this will give us B. So from the first production A2 small b capital B, the first of A will be small b, and from the second production A to B we also get the same terminal B, and we can write this like first of A equal first of small b, and this will give us terminal B. So this second rule may be in the form of this one, and it may be also in this form. So we can find the first of any terminal equal to the same terminal. And there is third rule. Third rule, if first of non-terminal equal to first of next non-terminal. This is shown in this example. First of E equal to first of the first symbol of this production, first of A. And since this is a non-terminal, so we check the other productions which is present in the given grammar. The A in left side is present in second production, so we find the first of A equal to first of C. We will continue this concept till get the terminal. So from this first of C, we apply this first of C on the third production, first of C equal to first of D, and first of D equal to first of small d, which that is a terminal. So we get the first terminal. Hence, first of E will be the small d. So these three rules will be used to find the first of any non-terminal. This is our given grammar, and from this grammar we will find the first of all non-terminal. Generally we start the non-terminal of the last production because we are going to deal top-down parsing without backtracking, and the grammar must be unambiguous. So to find the first in this grammar, we start from the last production F2 ID uh, ID slash this E. So there are two different productions that is written over here. F2 ID first production and second production F2 E. Since this has two productions, so we write two times F2 ID and F2 this second production. From the first production, first of A equal to first of ID, and ID is a terminal, so it will give us ID only. And F2E from this production, first of F equal to the first symbol in right side is opening bracket, so we write here first of this opening bracket. Sorry, here it is written closing bracket, but there must be opening bracket. Okay, so first of F equal to first of this opening bracket at this place, it will be opening bracket, and it will be also here opening bracket. So to find the first of F, we combine these two results, first of ID from this production and first of this opening bracket from this next production. We get ID from this production and we get opening bracket from this bracket, this rule. So we get the first of ID and opening bracket. So these are the two terminals for the first production. Then we move to the next non-terminal T dash, and this T dash has two different productions, T dash to star FT dash and T dash to null. Since it has two productions, so we write here two different productions, T dash to star FT dash and T dash to null. From the first production, first T dash equal to the first symbol of the production in right hand side is star, and that is a terminal, so first of T dash equal to first of star. And from the second production, first of T dash we get first of null. When we combine these two result, we get first of star union first of null, and from these two rules we get two different terminals star and null. So these are the first of T dash. Next production is T2 FT dash. It is single production, so we find the first of T equal to first of F, and we have already find the first of F by using this production. First of F equal to ID and opening bracket. So we write here ID from the first ID and from this production opening bracket. So first of T will be ID and opening bracket. Next is E dash, and this E dash has two productions, E dash to star plus T E dash and E dash to null. So we break it in two different production, E dash to plus T E dash and E dash to null. From the first production, first E dash equal to the first symbol in right hand side plus first E dash equal to first plus, and from the second production first E dash equal to first of this null production, null symbol. And if we combine these two result, first of E dash equal to first of plus union first of null, and plus and null both are terminal, so first of plus gives us plus and this rule gives us null. So the first of E dash becomes plus and null. Next production is E to TE dash, and this is a single production. So first of E equal to first of T, and it is a non-terminal. So by using third rule of the above rule, we move to the first of E equal to first of T, and this T is present in third production. So first of T equal to first of F, and we know what is the terminal of first of F. First of F from this last production, first of F equal to first of ID and first of opening bracket. So we get ID and opening bracket for this first. So finally, we get the first of all non-terminal, that is shown in this table. E, the first of E, ID and opening bracket, first of E dash plus and null, first of T, ID and closing bracket, and first of T dash, star and null, and first of F, ID and opening bracket. Now we move to the derivation of next method, that is follow method. We always start with the first symbol and look at it in the right of the productions. To find the follow of any non-terminal, we use two different rules, and that rule is the follow of any start symbol will be dollar. It is mandatory. And second rule is follow of any non-terminal or follow of start or any other non-terminal will be the follow of that symbol which is present in right hand side of the production. So we always check that non-terminal in right hand side of the given grammar. The first symbol, we start finding the follow of each non-terminal from the first production to last production. So we find the follow of E. Follow of E from this first rule, there will be a dollar sign due to start symbol, and this E is also present in right hand side of the given grammar in the last production F2 E. So the follow of this E will be dollar union first of this follow of this E will be equal to the follow of first of next symbol, that is closing bracket. So dollar and first of closing bracket on the given production F2 E. So we get two different symbols, dollar and closing bracket, for this follow of E. Then we move to the next null production, uh, next non-terminal, that is E dash. And E dash is present in two different productions, E to TE dash and E dash to plus TE dash. So follow of E dash will be follow of E dash in this production, in this first production, that is written here, follow of E dash on the production E to TE dash, union follow of E dash on the production E dash to plus TE dash. So from this follow of E dash we get follow of E, because in this production there is no next symbol, so we move to the left side of that production. Since at this place there is no other symbol, so follow of E dash, follow of E dash, to find the follow of E dash we move to the left of this production, that is follow of this E. So I have written here follow of E union, and from this production follow of E dash, from this production follow of E dash, there is no any other symbol in this in the right of this E dash, so we again move to the left side of this production. To find the follow of E dash we find the follow of this E dash. This E dash is in right hand side and this E dash is left hand side. I have written this E dash at this place, and this E dash is this one. Okay, so now this production summarizes like this, and this rule summarizes like this. Now we find the follow of E, and we know follow of E, follow of E is dollar and closing bracket. So I have written here follow of E is dollar comma closing bracket. If we find the follow of E dash, we will again get the same symbol. So I have written here dollar closing, and in union we write one times, so the follow of E dash becomes dollar and closing bracket. Next we move to the third production or third non-terminal, that is T. Follow of T. We find the follow of T. T is present in the two different production in right hand side, first and in second. So follow of T equal to first of E dash. Follow of T equal to first of E dash from this production. So I have written here first of E dash on this production. Union follow of this T equal to first of this E dash. So I have written here first of E dash on E dash to plus T E dash. If we simplify this symbol first of E dash on E to T E dash, first of E dash, we know what is the terminal of first of E dash. So I have written here plus and null. This is the first of E dash. And first of E dash, from this production we again get plus and null. If there is a null symbol in first in follow, so if there is a null symbol in follow, then we remove this null, because in follow there in follow there will be no null symbol. So how can we remove this null symbol? Suppose this terminal, to get this terminal we use this production T2 TE dash alpha. And if we are finding the follow of E dash, then we check the next symbol. If the next symbol is alpha and it is a terminal, then alpha will be the follow of this E dash. And if this alpha is if the next symbol alpha is non-terminal, then the first of alpha will be the follow of this E dash. And if there is no alpha, then the follow of left hand side non-terminal will be selected as follow. If this alpha is null or there is no any other symbol at this place, then follow of E dash will be the follow of the left hand side non-terminal of that production. This is the third rule. So in this case, if we use this E2 TE dash follow of E dash, at this place there is no any symbol, so we use this third rule. If there is no any symbol, then we move to the left of this production, and left of this production is E, so we find the follow of E. So I have written here plus, and due to this null symbol, by using this third rule, there will be some terminal, and that terminal will be follow of E, and union of this plus and epsilon. So follow of E, we know follow of E, so we put the symbol of follow of E at this place, plus from this symbol, and follow of E from this null due to this third rule, and follow of E, we have already defined follow of E, and the symbol of follow of E is dollar and closing bracket, so I have written here dollar and closing bracket. Now we combine this plus and dollar and closing bracket, so we get this symbol. If we proceed this symbol as previous, then we will again get the same symbols, so the value will be plus dollar and closing bracket will be the follow of this T. Next is T dash, and this T dash is present in two different productions, T2 FT dash and star 2 FT dash. So I have written here follow of T dash on T2 FT dash union follow of this T dash on T dash to star FT dash. From follow of T dash on T, we find the follow of T union this rule. Follow of T, why follow of T? T2 FT dash. We are going to find the follow of T dash, and follow of T dash there is no next symbol, so we move to the left of this production and find the follow of T. So I have written here follow of T, and we know what is the follow of T symbol. Follow of T is plus dollar and closing bracket, so I have written here plus dollar and closing bracket. Then we take the union of follow of T dash on this next production. If we find the follow of T dash on this next production, we will again get the same terminals, So we take the union of these two, and after taking union of these two, we get plus dollar and closing bracket. Next is F, and this has two productions, F T to FT dash and T dash to star FT dash. Since F is present in the right hand side in two different productions, T to FT dash and T dash to star FT dash. So I have written here from this production T to FT dash, follow of F equal to the first of T dash. Follow of F equal to the first of T dash from this production union follow of this F equal to first of T dash. So I have written here first of T dash on this production and first of T dash on this production. From the first we get first of T dash on TFT dash union first of T dash, it is repeated, first of T dash on this production we get star and null, and we know there will be no null symbol in follow, so we remove this null by using the above three rules. We are getting the first of this from the production T to FT dash. Follow of T dash equal to follow of F equal to first of T dash, and first of T dash is star and null. Since null there is a null, so we move to the left of this production. There is no next symbol, so we move to the left of this production and we find the follow of this T. So this null becomes follow of T and union of this production, this rule. Next, star union follow of T, as we know, follow of T is plus dollar and closing bracket. So I have written here star union plus dollar and opening bracket, and the next rule. If we take the union of these two sets, we get star plus dollar and closing bracket. Then we find the first of T dash on this production, and if we proceed, then we will again get the same terminal star plus dollar and closing bracket. So the follow of F will be star plus dollar and closing bracket. Now I have find the first and follow of all non-terminals. This is shown in this table. First of E equal to ID and opening bracket, and follow of E equal to dollar and closing bracket. E dash plus and null, dollar and closing. Thank you.